And I see apples, I just can't get enough. I just can't get.
Hi, I'm Arsene Wenger.
Ah! Hello. It's been a while since I saw you. How's the job at FIFA treating you? Alright, you a bit of a desk jockey now, are you?
No.
Alright, fair enough. Keep it secret, keep it safe. It's convenient that you're turning up now when everything is going well. Where were you last year when I needed you?
I don't know.
Well, now that you're here, actually, I can ask you for some friendly advice. I mean, you've seen that Fabio Silva's happy now, so should I keep him or should I still look to sell him in January?
I don't know.
You are useless. Absolutely useless. I don't know why I'm asking him for his help. I've never gotten beaten 8-2 at Old Trafford, although the episode is still young. Sorry as well, Arsenal fans, for that. That's not going to bring back good memories, is it? But, hello and welcome to today's episode of my FM20 Arsenal Save. Things are going exceedingly well. We are the Mr. Kipling of the Premier League. That is possibly the weirdest analogy or simile. Is it a simile or is it a metaphor? This isn't in English, that's Mike. We have now won every single game this season so far. Obviously, tuned in for the last game where we beat Burnley 5-1, beaten Huddersfield, beaten Everton, beaten Brighton. To be fair, these are teams that we kind of expect to win. Having said that, it's the manner of which that we've kind of done it. Huddersfield should have been a bit more clean cut, but we spanked Everton and we absolutely smashed Brighton as well. So things are going very well at the moment. But today is our first real challenge as we take on Manchester United at Old Trafford. And then, after that, we have our Champions League opening fixture against Lyon. And we've been drawn in a relatively difficult group. We've got them, Leipzig, and Basel. And I need to close the window because the storm sounds a lot like a van. There you go. No more fresh air. Oh, I feel trapped. Is that being in a relationship? Anyway, I've been exceedingly happy with the way things are going. But I do have a slight quandary today. And that quandary is, what do I do with the formation? Right, so this is the kind of like new look team that we're going for when we go away to these big matches. And I've also changed the personnel around a little bit because we've just got off the back of an international break. I really didn't need the international break, so I've had to make a few changes because obviously people are quite tired. Donnarumma's in goal, Tierney, Delit, Wood and Aaron's make up the back four. Angler and Bentley will be the midfield three. Excuse me while I get my voice back. Oh, God, there we go, that's better. So Simon Bentley's going to be playing as a roaming playmaker and Angler as a box-to-box midfielder. Davies is on the left, he's been in sensational form, as has Pedrinho. And Sasha Ablas will, of course, be leading the line today. But Fabio Silva had a good game in his last outing for Portugal. He's actually scored 33 goals in 42 appearances. And he's now happy to stay. So, we've got a pretty happy camp for the most part. Looking at United here, it's very similar to the team that we've been playing over recent years. Chilwell, Martinez, Salisu and Maitland-Niles are a pretty decent back four. Pogba's in the middle with Kovacic, and then you got Haidara on the right, Rashford, Hallman and Mason Greenwood. It is a great team. The one good thing is that Pietro Pellegrini, who is absolutely on fire this season, got 5 goals in 4 games for United so far. We're not playing him, at least not to start with anyway, because he's on the bench. I'm going to certainly say I want you to pick up from where you did last time, which was the 4-1 smashing of Brighton. This is going to be a good statement for us now. I've gone on cautious, we're going full on counter-attack. I'm tired of trying to play the big teams at their own game because ultimately their squads are slightly better than mine and I don't think we have the discipline to defensively or the solidity defensively to maintain it. So what we have to do now is I'm going to sacrifice possession, I'm going to hit teams on the counter. We've got the pace, we've got the personnel to do it, and we also have the personnel to dominate possession. But away from home in the big games, I want to try this out. Maitland-Niles gets over the ball and Salisu's at the back. Ablas has robbed him, he's absolutely done him there, and he's done brilliant, still on his feet, Ablas, and he hits it. It's a good block by the United defender there, but Ablas already causing a bit of havoc at the back there as Salisu got himself caught. He's doing it again, he's played it straight into Pedrinho, who ticks it away. 1-0, Pedrinho gets his second goal of the season. What a start. So bad from Salisu. I love it. Ablas has actually got to take a lot of credit for the goal. He's the one that pressed Salisu in the first place, and he's having an absolute mare in his first game against the Arsenal. Pedrinho passes it straight to him, and can he finish it? You bet he can. What a finish. Get in. Oh no, there's a highlight straight away. Pogba whips the ball into the back post. Haidara's completely free, and oh, for God's sake. Mason Greenwood makes it 1-1. We couldn't even hold it for like a minute. We should be winning crosses in here. We've got big men at the back, and it's very annoying. I mean, who's not following the man here? Kieran Tierney is just not interested in marking, and he gets really lucky, Greenwood, let's be fair. He gets really lucky with the block. Falling straight back to him, but hey-ho, 1-1, back as you were. Just taking some paracetamol, not just because of the cold, it's more just the headache of this bloody performance. Good ball over the top, looking for Max Aarons. Aarons in down the right. He's going to whip a ball in. He is. Back. Oh my god, it's come off the bar. It's not often I've seen that. As Davies whips it in, Abbas can't quite get there. What an effort that was from Max Aarons. It wasn't an effort, it was a cross, but it just somehow hit the bar and went wide. Incredible. It looked very dangerous going forward as Pedrinho gets on this corner. He whips it in. Abbas! Oh my god, he's missed it. Oh, how's that gone wide? Oh no, here we go. Every time they come forward, I'm afraid that they're going to score. Haaland into Pogba, don't let him shoot. We figured that out last time we played them. Haidara's getting so much room out here on this bloody left-hand side. It's ridiculous. Chilwell, don't let him square it. He does. Haidara. I mean, Kieran Tierney is just having an absolute mare. He's just not following Haidara at all. He's literally just letting him have the entire side of the pitch to himself. I don't want to watch it. This is not what we needed. This is not how I sort of saw the game going. We made a really good start and we've just not been very good. Well, we can't say I haven't tried to mix it up slightly with the tactics. 2-1 at the break. I'm going to get aggressive actually. I'm not happy. Show me something else, and you know what? Even though we've been decent, it's time to change it around a bit. We're going to go back to a normal formation. Ayer's going to come off because he's not been particularly good. And then we're going to have Englet and Bentley in the middle. I feel like without Lucas Torreira, we really lack that bit of... I don't know what it is, but we just lack it in the middle when we don't play Torreira. As Pogba nearly makes it free. Brilliant block by Aarons. He's blocked it again. Superb. We've had to open up a little bit, obviously, to play Arsenal now. But to play Arsenal, to play United, we've opened it up a little bit. And we just got to hope that we can hold in there and then nick something on the break. Ablas tackle there. That's not very good. Ben Chilwell's putting in the kind of performance I never saw from him in an Arsenal shirt, which is a bit annoying. Is that Haidara getting completely free of Kieran Tierney there? Right. Kieran, let's chat. Kieran, let's talk. Kieran, be a fullback. Don't try and be something that you're not. Be a fullback, okay? Mark your opponent tightly. Where are you? Tackle him harder. Mark Haidara. For Christ's sake, can you just mark Haidara? Please, I beg you. Just mark Haidara. So to say, Engler hasn't really endeared himself to me today. He's coming off and Lucas Torreira's coming on. At least when I get him and Bentley, they know each other very well. And they play quite well together. I need something from this game. Do I bring on Fabio? It's calling to me. Do I go to up front? I've been talking about doing it for ages as Armada nearly wins the ball. He has won it. Well done, Armada. Good ball to Ablas. Go on, mate. I need a sensational solo one from you. Or you could just run straight into Salisu, whichever you prefer. Pellegri's on, for God's sake. It just doesn't get any easier as Rashford bends it. Oh, well done, Donnarumma. He's actually held that. Well done, mate. Didn't realise you were in goal today. Right, it's not good. Alphonso Davies is not playing very well. He's going to come off. And I'm going to get Fabio on. And we'll just go with that. We'll just get Fabio on. Keep him on the left for the time being. But I might have to be that I go for Fabio and Ablas. Torreira on the ball. Don't just let them win it. Bentley over the top to Ablas. He's won the head. Why are we trying to hit it over the top of them? They're so deep. You're never going to get that. Adara on the ball. He's been the best player by a mile today. Mainly because Kieran Tierney's just decided to take a day off an annual leave and just not bother turning up. Pogba on the ball. Yeah, just give him all the time in the world, lads, as Marcus Rashford makes it free. Some things never change. What is it about me and the big teams away from home? I beat them at Old Trafford last year. And it's just like we always get overlapped on the sides. And neither of my wingers are on attack. They're both on support. They should both be following. And Kieran Tierney has just been a lazy prick all day. Greenwood hits it against De Ligt. Well, at least he didn't fall straight back into the bloody Greenwood's path and he hit it in, because that would be really annoying. Brilliant. Rashford played it at 9. Of course he has, obviously. Where's my team? Where are you all? Where are you? Not even anywhere near. We've been absolutely battered here today. Battered, I tell you. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. Kieran Tierney's not playing next game. Don't give a shit if it's away at Lyon. I tried to compensate. I tried to be sensible. And there was me thinking it could be a bit different. Nope. How is De Ligt not fixing my defence? I don't understand. He's so good. How is he not changing the defence? I've got to learn how to get points away at the big teams. I have to. One of the big things I did read in the comment section, I totally agree, is I've got to stop dropping points against the smaller teams. And I 100% agree with that. But at the same time, I need to learn how to grind out a result against the big boys. We did it occasionally last year. It's just trying to get it into a regular thing. So a couple of changes from the last one. I'm taking off Kieran Tierney because I just can't look him in the eye at the moment. He's pissed me off too much. Max Aarons is moving over to the left, to Lit, Aya, and Chris Jones, who's going to be the first time you're going to have seen him on camera. He's going to start today. I am going to go with I'm going to go with Torreira and Bentley. Stick with what we know in the middle of the park. Davies, Armada, Pedrinho, Ablas. Even though Ablas has not had his best sort of few games, he's still playing a 7.36, so he's still playing very, very well. I don't really want to look at that lineup. It shouldn't matter who it is. I'm going to personally say I expect to win today because I expect a bounce back from that United performance because that was pretty much as bad as it can get. That was awful. They got a very good squad, Leon, but it's a squad that really we should be looking to beat. If we don't beat them, I'll be very disappointed. We have our first highlight here, and it's a bit weird that it started off with the guy getting a bit of a telling off, and Aarons just chipped it around the back as Ablas is in, and Ablas scores, because it's Ablas, and when he does get a chance, 9 times out of 10, it ends up in the back of the net. It's the 7th goal of the season. Get in. That makes me feel a little bit better. That's a good start. Lovely ball there by Aarons. It's the swaz he gets on it to come back in is lovely, and it's his left foot finish this time. Left foot, right foot, doesn't matter, mate. All goes in. Very, very happy with that. That is the kind of start that I needed. We need to beat Lyon in both of our games, ideally. Ultimately, if we win every single one of our Champions League games, that'd be brilliant. But as long as we beat Basel twice and Lyon twice, I think we'll be okay. It's easy to say that Leipzig are probably the best team in our group, and they are. So that as long as we do well against the other two, we should qualify without much problems. At least I'd like to think so. That's good from De Ligt there. He's literally just dived in and... Matthijs, I mean, he has been out for a while, don't get me wrong, so I'm not expecting him to be superb when he comes back, but I'm also not expecting him to charge out into the middle of the midfield like a donkey. De Ligt into Torreira. Torreira to Bentley. Bentley, great ball over the top. Ablas, I thought he was nearly in there. Chukwueze, I think that's how you say it. He's given the ball away to Davies. Just square it, mate. He didn't square it, but we have got there in the end. It's a roundabout assist. It's a flare assist, which I like. He obviously thought about it and thought if I hit the straight at the post, it'll make the keeper dive down and it will go straight to Ablas in the middle, who's obviously got his second goal of the day. I need to see it here. You can tell, going through the process here of Alphonso Davies. Look at him. I could square it. Nah, mate. Better idea. Wonderful, wonderful effort. Not sure if the keeper even saved that or if it actually did hit the post. I'm not 100% sure. But we're 2-0 up, and you'd like to think that that is almost game over. That when the minute we go 2-0 up, I'm usually quietly quite content that we've done enough. And funnily enough, we've looked a lot more solid at the back. And is that because Kieran Tierney isn't playing? I'll let you decide. I always have one that I need to pick on every episode, and at the moment, Kieran Tierney is that man. He's just pissing me off. He goes through stages of being an absolute world beater, then he just turns into a complete lump of poo. He's terrible. 2-0 at the break. Been very, very comfortable. Very happy with the way things are going. Passionately say I'm very pleased with the performance so far. This is much more like it. This is the kind of performance that I wanted to see from us against United. Just very comfortable, very easygoing, in control, solid at the back, countering. That's all we've done. We picked up on the mistakes, we've countered. That's all I need. That's all we want to do. Now, nearly half an hour to go, and I'm going to take Aya off and bring Luca on for a little bit of experience. I'm also going to bring SmithRowe on for Pedrinho because I don't really want him getting sent off more than anything else. I just don't need him getting himself booked or anything stupid like that. And you know what, actually, we're going to make one more change. And I'm going to bring Fabio Silva on, but not for Ablas because I know he'll want his hat-trick. I'm going to bring him on for Armada. And then I'm going to put him up front. So we're going to go 4-4-2. There you go. Go up front. Go on, Fabio. Have fun. Play nicely, you two. And there's a highlight straight from the substitution. Torreira whips it in. Hey! Fabio Silva scored! He's nicked a goal for SmithRowe, I think. But Fabio has got his 3rd goal of the season. And by that, I mean it's his 1st goal of the actual season. He scored a couple in the Club World Championships. But he is off and running. I heard a rumour, actually. I was reading the papers, not in real life, obviously, but in this game. And maybe it was going right there. But there were rumours that City were after him. And I don't want to sell him to City. But do you know how much money it was? £237 million, apparently. £237 million. My idea now is that I play Fabio. I get him into form. If I get him into form, it's going to up his price value and it's going to make people want him more, and then I can decide in January. If I can get people getting up to that £200 million mark, it's an absolute no-brainer to sell him. But at the moment, he's got to remain part of the team. That's my kind of take on it. I've had no help from Arsenal on that whatsoever, as usual. And Bentley's won the ball there. He's been superb so far this season, and Fabio's on the ball now. Great ball there from Fabio into Ablas. They're connecting, and it should have been his hat-trick. A 4-0 win to start off the Champions League away in France would have been some statement. That is the end of the game, I think. 4-0. we were just more clinical. Overall, maybe, I mean, we took our foot off the gas a little bit in the second half, but a 3-0 win, can't go wrong with that. I'm very pleased with the result and the performance. A clean sheet is nice to see as well. That is much more appreciated. I forgot Luca was obviously playing his old team there, so that's even better news for him. That would give him the world of confidence, making him sure that he's done the right move. Oh my god, see, this is what I mean. Silva scouted by Man City with a big move in mind. He looked lively in front of observers, got his goal. Citizens are believed to be ready to table a breathtaking bid in the region of £300 million for him. £300 million. It's crazy. Part of me is tempted to get him on a new deal, but he has got a deal until 2028, so there's not really much point because his value won't go up. Let's just see what else happened in our group and make sure that we are still in a dominant position. Basel and Leipzig drew, so that is excellent news for us and a good early start in terms of the group. If we can top the group, I'll be very, very happy. In terms of where we come back then, I think it's got to be the other Manchester team, probably. Yeah, City and Leipzig. That looks quite good, doesn't it? City at home, Leipzig away. That's around about a month between now and then, so hopefully we will carry on the relatively decent form, ignoring the United result. Other than that, we've been absolutely superb, and I hope that that carries on. There are some nice fixtures. The one against Bournemouth could be potentially quite tricky, considering how they're going, but we play the way that we can do, play like we did in the Lyon game, we'll be absolutely fine. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe, as I say every single time. Maybe I should vary it up a little bit. Let me know in the comment section how you think we're getting on. Are there any of the signings that I made that impressed you? I think Chris Jones looks as absolutely box office. And hopefully when Delete and Luka get to know each other a little bit better, we'll have one hell of a defensive partnership as well. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you in the next episode where we take on title favourites Man City. Stay cool.